In the Buzz, now at 9, what is the worst job you've ever had and why? We're asking this after reading a story getting a ton of clicks on yahoo.com. It runs down the 10 reasons you should start looking for another place to work. The top 5, you aren't learning anything new. You never have a day where you're excited to go to work. You spend more time surfing the web than doing your job. You don't like most of your coworkers. You aren't making enough money to cover your bills. Okay, those are Yahoo's reasons. What are your reasons for leaving the worst job you've ever had?
Worst job ever. I worked at an amusement park for a day in the fry hut.
And the fry
Cooking
hut?
the fry hut. Cooking French fries, serving them, selling them. We had the hairnet. It was miserable. It was so hot.
Why was it a day?
Well, it was kind of a fundraiser thing that we did. So thank gosh it was only a day. But the thing is the crowds never stopped because there was no rush. It just was non-stop.
Non-stop.
Did you burn yourself?
I was a haze. I don't even remember.
Oh, man.
I've liked my jobs. I can't really.
No jobs?
No.
I don't buy it.
I
The worst job I ever had was at a sandwich shop when I was 13.
Yeah.
And, having to put mayonnaise on the bread, and the mayonnaise would kind of turn yellow after a while in the
that's
container.
just
Kind of
gross.
clear. It was nasty.
Glad I didn't go to that
Yeah.
John Patterson on Facebook, my heart going out to you, buddy. He said he was a hot tar roofer in Phoenix.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we're putting sound effects in for that.
Teresa Spence says the worst job I had was sewing monograms on purses.
Wyatt James says working as a mucker in the drywall business. As a kid, a mucker scrapes and mops up inside a house after the drywall spray crew is done. It's a dirty, humid, damp, smelly mess, especially when it's 120 degrees outside with no AC in the house.
Sarah Ingram says in-home daycare. No one ever paid and always tried to drop off their sick children, and a 7-year-old threw a table at me.
Michael Todd says, as a teen in high school, I worked at McDonald's at the OSU campus. When the rush crowd came in, I quit.
Maggie Shaw says my sister had the worst job I know of, baiting fish hooks on a pier.
Beverly Greco says making meatballs and sausage at a private butcher store when I was a teenager in New York.
I love meatballs. Danielle Schmidt says, working at a place where we called about people's health benefits. I've never been called such horrible names in my life. But I am at a much better job now, is what Danielle says.
Oh, that's good.
Sharon Shanklin says, my worst job was working construction on the Price Freeway. In the summer, it felt like my shoes were melting into the asphalt. Being in the sun all day made my complexion appear to glow in the dark. Just weird. But it paid the bills.
Denise Magic says, worst job I had was working for a collection agency. I had to use a fake name and hated telling people what would happen if they did not pay.
Wow. Jeff Clock says, pretending to be disabled and trying to sell light bulbs and trash bags to 80-year-old people on fixed incomes. I lasted 1 hour. These people would disguise their voices and sit and lie to these poor people all day.
Wow. Lisa Clark says, I've never worked at a normal job. The worst, she says, was the boss that called all the women there Missy, Susie, or the best yet, Banana.
Wow.
Okay.
We won't even go there.
Olivia writes just about 10 seconds ago, she posted this. I once worked at a dispatch call center, and I knew it was time to quit when I started wanting to run my car into a wall on my way to work.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad you're out of that job, Olivia.
Well, we love this job.